What's going on? In this video I'm going to be drawing Gaolong Wongsawat from the TV show Kengan. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Now I haven't done one of these videos in a while, so I figured, well, let me do another one because I've been getting requests before for drawing this character. So I'm going to show like a little process of me drawing him from the reference here. And I do it my typical way. And I've also have other videos that show the process of this as well, for structuring out the character and making the shapes, as far as the circles for the shoulders and cylinders for arms and circles for the elbows and whatnot. So right now I'm structuring out the character. I'm finding out the position of where everything is, and so when I'm structuring it out, I am forming all the shapes to figure out where everything is. And once I get all the shapes out, then it'd be easier for me to start filling it in and adding in the muscles. And sometimes when, depending on where the character is bending or where the character is moving, I can adjust as I go along. And a lot of times, I can use the pencil sometimes, but I'm using the blue pencil for this one, only because the lighting will reflect off of the pencil and it looks too shiny and you won't be able to see certain areas. So with the blue pencils, this is kind of not really that reflectant. You can see more of the lines in the construction. So right now I'm getting the face. Sometimes I can work the face in first, but for this particular one, I decided to do the rest of the body and then go back to the head, because again, I can just change the shape of the head. I can just make another blue line across it, because once you start inking it, the inks will cover that blue line up. And also, if I was to take this and scan it into the computer for Photoshop or something like that, I can easily get rid of the blue lines and show just the black lines. And so right now I'm working in the hair, but since the hair is real thick, so that when you're drawing the hair, you can kind of go above that circle, or you can go on the circle depending on how straight the hair is. And this character was a pretty good character in the series, and most of the time you rarely ever see TIE fighters in fighting series, but this guy is pretty crazy with the skills he can do with his Thai martial arts. I'm getting in all the muscles, and these characters are similar to the characters on Baki, where they just pile on a bunch of curves for the muscles. Working the hand in. I'm trying to make sure that I get all the curvatures in there before I start inking, because sometimes I can ink straight over the blue lines with just the inks. Even during just having the shapes there, I'll just ink it with the details. But sometimes if I don't want to really mess up a lot, I'll just structure in everything, including details, and then add in the lines over top of it with the inks, just to save time on making mistakes, even though I can just easily just white it out anyway. So now I'm just adding the inks in, getting the hair. And usually for the hair, I always use the brush pen, just because it's easier to get those strokes in, thick to thin lines. I mean, you can do it also with the micro pen, but it'll take a lot more time because you have to keep going over the line to make it thicker and thin on one end. And I'm drawing in his eyebrows. That's one thing to make this character different from other characters, is how his eyebrows are. It's kind of like he's giving a sad face. Even when he's fighting, his face has this little sad face, even though he just dish out some insane damage. I'm just adding in a lot more details, going over the lines. I'm not really going to shade in this video, but I will in other videos. But that's it for this one. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't, all right, take care.